So I don't know if this is going to cut this bead decking or not. This is the Milwaukee Metal Skill Saw. And it's got, let me see. You can see it's got a metal cutting blade with the diamond edges, or the, yeah, I don't know what to call those. But normally I cut this with a big abrasive demo saw, but I don't have that with me. Put these earplugs in because this thing's really loud. If you got sensitive ears, turn your volume down. So what I need, we've got a concrete infill, we've got a dumbwaiter in a building that they've removed, demoed, and they need to fill it in. So we got to put a frame. I think it's either 3x5 or 5x5 hole, and we've got to put 3x3 angle around it, put the bead decking in, and then fill it with concrete. I think it's 4 inches thick. So I'm going to try this. Normally I don't, because this stuff's pretty heavy. I'm just afraid it's going to rip it instead of cut it and mangle it up. So let's see. I just need 2 pieces, about 6 foot, and then we'll have to trim it on site. I can haul this whole thing over there. Let's see if it'll do anything without tearing it. So it actually cuts pretty good. I don't have this supported very well because I've only got 2 sawhorses this size. Probably what I should have done is slid it down, but let's see. Now I'm kind of jammed up, I think. Let's see if it'll start. Jammed up a little bit. Let's see if I can slide. All right, so that's better. What I'm going to do is cut this and then go to the other side and cut it. I really don't care what it looks like. I just made it 6 foot. The hole is 5x5 or 3x5. I can't remember, but I know this is plenty enough to cover the hole. got 11, so I'm gonna cut 5.5. Alright, so you still got to trim it on site, so I'm not concerned because I'm cutting it about 6 inches too long. Alright, so I've got plenty of those 2 pieces. This thing actually cuts pretty good. Now this is thicker. This is probably, I'm gonna say 20 or 22 gauge, I think. I don't know, I didn't buy this. I got this, a buddy of mine had it left over. This stuff's pretty expensive right now, so I didn't want to go buy a whole 24-foot piece, I think it comes in. So it worked out good. He had this left over. Would be amazing in something like this. I should have put one on because I just had a piece of metal hit me right in the lip. And there you go. That's B-decking. So this is what's under, like, your porch, on your front porch. If you have concrete, more than likely you have some of this, unless they backfilled the whole thing. This is used, oh gosh, bridges, catwalks, anywhere you see concrete, that's what this is for. They put this down and then pour concrete, and this is what holds the concrete until it cures. And then this is kind of, I'm not gonna say it's obsolete, because the ribs in this is what gives it strength to hold it, and then you add the concrete to it, usually lightweight concrete. So apartment complexes, anywhere if you walk under, like in a breezeway in an apartment complex, look up and you'll see metal underneath. You'll see the concrete on the top, and then underneath you'll see usually metal, unless they've put some kind of fascia or facade to cover this up, because it's not really the most appealing thing. You can get this in galvanized, and I think some you can get in painted as well. So anyway, did pretty good. I thought I would rip it, but I'll know next time, because like I said, we've used an abrasive saw, like a demo saw. You see us using some, but this Milwaukee Metal Saw, this is the 8-inch. Let's see, trying to see if I had a model number on here. You've seen me using this before, but works really good. And it's got this guard that comes down so it covers the blade. It's got this little catch here. Pull this off, and all your metal shavings go down in there, so you can dump them out. So it's not, contains some, you still have a few drop here and there, but lock that on, and you can set the depth of this. You know, if you want to cut a 1/4 inch deep, you can set it to that, or the max, which is what I've got it at now, because that was, the max is about 2.5. Pretty sure I've got it maxed out. But yeah, it works good. So if you ever need a saw, these are about $300 or $400, something like that, but they work great. You cut plates in. I think the thickest we've cut is probably 1/4 inch plate, maybe a piece of 3/8. Just, you know, the thicker you go, the slower it is. But anyway, so hey, there's a little helpful tip for you if you're in the construction industry, and maybe you don't do welding, but this is a tool that we use all the time. And we got it actually to do some aluminum and bar grading, which you've seen in our previous videos. Works great for that. Bar grading seems to dull the blade really quick, so we kind of switched over to the big demo saw. It just seems to work a little bit better. Blades last longer, but for stuff like this, man, gosh, it worked perfect. And I could have been more accurate, but like I said, I was just trying to rip it. We've got to trim probably 6 or 8 inches off anyway, so I just wanted to rip it. And the guys are coming to pick this up today. We're doing this install tomorrow, so I've got to cut some angle for them, and they'll be ready to go. So they'll be here just after lunch, and pick this up, install this tomorrow, get the concrete poured, and another happy customer. So hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. Hope you hit this subscribe button and stay tuned. We'll see you on the next video. So thanks to a really loud, annoying Mitsubishi flatbed truck or something behind me. Thanks for watching. I hope you click the subscribe button, and our subscribers are growing, and I greatly appreciate that. I hope you guys are really getting something out of this. This is kind of day-to-day operation stuff. This is just random things that we do that I feel like may be helpful, because you know, a lot of people don't even know that they make this saw. They don't know the best way to cut bee decking. You could cut this with Sawzall. You could cut it with a cutoff wheel and a grinder. You can cut it with a demo. I mean, you can use a plasma. It's a lot of ways to cut it. I think this is absolutely the quickest, most efficient way, cleanest way. And you know, a lot of times when you're cutting this stuff, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be covered with concrete, but I still like to be effective, efficient, and precise. And so once we now on site, we'll either use this or a cutoff wheel, depending on what we have to do to make it fit inside our angle frame. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.